For the last 3 decades, Jason Baerg has worked as a visual artist, educator, and speaker advocating for Indigenous representation in their industry. As a Cree Métis artist, Jason weaves elements of their culture through their pieces, which have been recognized by Vogue and in galleries across the world. Today, Jason joins me to talk about their career and their work to create new pathways for Métis artists. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm so glad to have you in studio. I love this tidbit about you. You grew up in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan, so hello to all our viewers there this morning.
Good morning, PA.
Yeah, PA. Hey, Jason, how did your upbringing help inspire the career that you have today?
I think it was just a space that nurtured my creativity. I had a lot of really great family, and my cousins and I were extremely active. So it just really helped encourage my creativity.
Who's this in this picture that we're looking at?
That would be my mom, my Aunt Shirley, my Aunt Teresa, and my great Aunt Helen. So yeah, really strong women. My mom taught me how to draw. My mom taught me how to sew. But yeah, these are just really incredible people that I'm so honored to be a family member of. So yeah, major inspirations. Very charismatic, really fill up a room. Yeah, so I think my sense of humor, my sense of adventure, all of these things really come forward through my family, so.
The apple clearly doesn't fall far from the tree. That's great.
Thank you.
Jason, how does your art express connections to Métis history and culture?
Well, I really have to, once again, think about story and relevancy. I think about relationships. I think all those values that are embedded in my Indigenous way of being translates to how I interact in making work formally as well. So I bring all of these things forward. You're seeing some great things that have been presented in various institutions. Like right now, I believe we're looking at an install that happened in the Cambridge Art Galleries.
Wow.
Before that, there's a shot of an abstracted teepee that's right now at the Reme Modern in Saskatoon.
Wow.
A major overview that was curated by Tara Hogue, a Métis person, and it's won some major international accolades. So yeah, it's a real honor to be a part of the community.
Well, speaking of international accolades, last year Vogue named you as one of 15 Indigenous artists to know. Do you remember where you were when you found out?
Yeah, I was actually preparing for the runway show in Santa Fe, New Mexico.
No way.
So yeah, so that was really great. That was super amazing. And the artist was also with me that morning because they were on the runway too later that day. So it was really great to share that moment.
Who are these people that we're looking at?
So, I want to point out Rianne Chartrand and Susan Blight. Of course, there's Brian and Sam, but I think about Susan Blight. She's the chair of Indigenous Visual Cultures at OCAD University. Rianne Chartrand, the Indigenous curator at McMaster Museum of Art. So, and Brian is an incredible choreographer and dancer. So I really take moments to amplify my community.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're all supporting and encouraging each other.
Well, that leads me so perfectly.
It's
not just you.
These people.
Yeah,
no.
It leads me so perfectly to my next question. You co-founded the Shishkateo Collective.
Yes.
So this is a group that mentors and helps other upcoming Métis artists. Why did you want to do this?
Because I know what it's like to actually be underrepresented. And I really want to make sure there's a safe space for Métis people to make work and advance and realize their dreams, as all Indigenous artists should have, as all artists should have access to as well. So yeah, I think we have to do the work for our people. And that's my nation, so I believe that's part of nation building.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Jason, please stay in touch.
I will.
We would love to have you back and keep us updated on what you're up to as your career continues to flourish.
It's been a pleasure.
It really has been.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.